What's going on, guys? It's Andy here. Welcome back to another episode on the Andy Kandola Show. In today's video, I want to go ahead and share with you guys and do a deep analysis and a fundamental analysis on Tesla. Now, here's the thing. I am a bit biased to this company. I'm going to let you guys know that right up front here because I do own a Tesla Model S. But in this video, I'm going to break it down, share with you guys everything about the stock, and we'll do an analysis on the stock price as well as the price prediction that I believe that the stock will be at till the end of this year, and just a deep dive into Tesla and all the different projects that they're working on and kind of my expectations around the stock as well. Plus, I do want to go ahead and share with you guys some of the cons around the stock as well as some of the threats to Tesla that are going to be happening in 2021. So let's go ahead and jump into that. But before we do, just like every video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys my portfolio on a week-to-week basis, guys. I like to go ahead and share with you guys everything that I've done in this portfolio. So I'm just going to run through that really quickly here. Now, as far as the bucket list portfolio, we are hitting all-time new highs as the market has been going up. So the bucket list portfolio is currently sitting at $96,548. The total gains in the last day are $361 or 0.38%. In the last week, guys, the total gains are $2,365 or 2.53%. In the last month, the total gains are $5,635 or 6.37%. In the last quarter, $8,935 or 11.33%. In the last 1 year, we're up $16,668 or about 35%. And then all time, guys, we are up $16,669 or 35%. Now, I started this portfolio right around April, right after the pandemic, and I started focusing on dividend stocks and dividend growth stocks, and then slowly I did add growth stocks in here as well. So the total earned dividends in this portfolio all time since I started this portfolio are $1,161. Now, if you are new to this channel, guys, to keep up with all the transparency, I like to go ahead and be fully transparent and share with you guys everything about this portfolio. If you want to see all my different stocks in this portfolio, I will leave a link down in the description where I have my full M1 Finance portfolio. You can basically click on any pie and see all the different stocks that I have, but I do have it broken up into the 11 different sectors within the S&P 500, and then I do have a growth pie as well, which is really going to be just dedicated to the growth stocks. But now, just talking about Tesla. Tesla is actually in my growth pie, and it is actually my largest holding. So in my growth pie, these are all the different stocks that I have, but Tesla, I am actually all-time up on the stock about 69% or $2,000. Now, guys, here's the thing. With the stock has just been hitting new highs consistently. Now, if we just look at the last 1 year, Tesla is up 788%. They're trading at a forward PE ratio of 346%, which, I'll be honest with you guys, it's nuts. If you look at the current profits of this company, it would take us 346 years just to get our money back, or just to see our returns in the profits. But the long answer to this, guys, and basically why it's trading so high, is because a lot of the future earnings that are projected in Tesla are not fully calculated correctly in this price. So I will go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into that and share with you guys some of my analysis around that. But if we just look at the overall price, in the last 6 months, the price is actually up 174%. In the last month, the price is up 39%. And then last 5 days, Tesla is up 15%. And then if we just look today, the stock is basically trading even. We are currently trading at $854 a share. Now, my overall prediction, I'll tell you guys right now, is I do believe that this stock will be trading over $1,500 by the end of 2021. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into that. Now, Tesla has many different projects that they're currently working on. Tesla actually is working on a $25,000 vehicle that they had announced in 2020. And basically, guys, with this vehicle, they're trying to make the cheapest EV vehicle out there. And in some of the markets like in China or in India, a more economic vehicle is really what pushes those markets and is more attractive to those markets because more people can go ahead and afford that vehicle. Now, Tesla previously did announce that they're looking at bringing this vehicle out in 2024, 2025. But the latest rumors around this is that Tesla is actually looking to go ahead and launch this vehicle in China by 2022. Now, if they come out with this type of vehicle, that's going to be $25,000 in cost. That's going to be a huge plus to this company because they're going to have a lot more people that want a more economically friendly vehicle that they can go ahead and afford. And there has been some rumors out there as far as what the vehicle is going to look like. This is just one look, and I'm not sure if this is real or not, but basically this is one of the predicaments as far as what the vehicle could look like. Now guys, just going along with this, some of the other vehicles that Tesla is working on as well is the Cybertruck. I mean, the Cybertruck, when they first announced this, was a huge deal and everybody was talking about it. You can put down $150 basically to go ahead and secure this truck. At this point, Tesla is hopeful to go ahead and bring this vehicle out this year. I'm hopeful that they will. And this is really going to reinvent the whole trucking industry, which GM and Ford really have a lock on. Now, with the Cybertruck, the uniqueness of this truck is really what's going to attract it. I believe once we see this truck on the road, I mean, just look at this picture. It's going to turn eyes wherever it goes. This is a whole different approach on trucks. Now with this truck, guys, obviously there's a lot more pictures that Tesla announced. They do have many different things that they're looking at, like the stainless steel structure. I do believe that this vehicle is pretty attractive. My first point of view on this vehicle, I wasn't a big fan of it, just my first impression, but the more I started looking into it and all the different accessories and different things that this vehicle has on it, like the solar panel on the back, I'm more and more attracted to this vehicle. So this is going to be something that's going to go ahead and disrupt the trucking industry. Now Tesla is all about just disrupting different industries out there. So this is just one vehicle that they're coming out with. Now the one I'm pretty excited about is actually the Roadster. I will tell you guys honestly, I've thought about maybe getting this once it comes out. We'll see. My thought is if I can go ahead and trade in my Tesla Model S, I may actually look at the Roadster. I just love the slick looking design that they have on this Roadster. I mean, they just make it look extremely attractive, and I've seen this, guys, in many different videos at this point. I can't wait to actually see it in person. I think this Roadster is gonna be one of the best supercars that are basically on the road, and the 0 to 60 on this, guys, is nuts. I mean, they're talking about a 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. I think it was like 1.8 or 1.9 seconds. So this is definitely another vehicle that I believe is going to do really well for Tesla. Now the other one is going to be their semi-truck. Again, another one that's trying to disrupt the whole semi-truck industry. This is supposed to be the lowest cost and the most energy efficient semi-truck on the road when you go ahead and look at the mileage that it's going to get. Now, as far as semi-trucks go, one of the main expenses that semi-truck owners have is their gas expense. And with this vehicle, as long as Tesla can go ahead and execute this properly, this is going to go ahead and change that industry. But now just jumping into how exactly is Tesla going to go ahead and make all these vehicles. Tesla is actually focused on building multiple gigafactories all around the US as well as all around the world. At this point, guys, Tesla has gigafactories all around the US. They are planning on another gigafactory in Texas, and they did announce that they are going to be opening up a gigafactory that's going to be in Germany, and the latest rumor goes that they are going into India as well, and they are going to be launching another gigafactory in India, and they're getting all the approvals regulatory wise to go ahead and launch Tesla in India. If they're able to go ahead and get into India, that's a huge market for Tesla, and I don't see any reason why they won't be able to get into this market. I do believe that Tesla is going to go ahead and get a majority share of the electric vehicles in some of these other countries as well. So this is news that have actually boosted the stock price recently as well. And honestly, if we just look at what Tesla does on a month-to-month basis, they are the innovators in this industry. There's a lot of companies that are trying to keep up with them, or trying to get to their level, I should say. Nobody's keeping up with them. Tesla, in my eyes, is actually ahead of the curve when it comes down to electric vehicles, and when it comes down to full self-driving vehicles. Now, Tesla has multiple vehicles right now that they already offer. They have the Model S, which is the car that I own. Love this car. It's got a 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Personally, I believe this is the best vehicle that they currently have right now. They do have a more economic vehicle, which is the Model 3, and I know of people that own this car. They love this car. I mean, I can just tell you guys, just owning a Tesla, this is a car that you just preach about to anybody that you basically go ahead and talk to, because of all the cost savings that you're getting out of the gate. Meaning, with a full electric car, you're saving about 1/3 of the price when you go ahead and compare it to gas. Now, Tesla is also working on full self-driving, and that's just going to be a totally new innovation that I believe for anybody just to get to that level, they're behind by at least 5 years. Now, some of the other vehicles that they have is they also sell the Model X, and they sell the Model Y as well. Now, the Model X is just a smaller version of the Model Y, and this is a vehicle that they just had recently announced, and the Model Y is just a smaller version of the Model X. I think I reversed that actually. Yeah, the Model Y is the smaller one. The Model X is the standard full-size SUV. Now, along with that, Tesla also has the solar roof. Now, this is something that I'm pretty attracted to as far as the cost saving goes. This is supposed to be a new design that Tesla has come out with, where you can basically go ahead and change your whole roof, where you don't have solar panels on there, but the whole roof is a solar roof. So this is extremely energy efficient. Now, along with this, they also offer solar panels as well. So as we can tell, guys, I mean, Tesla is really focused around cost reduction, and who does not want to save money when it comes down to cost? Now, they obviously have competition in all of these markets. When we look at their actual vehicles, they have competition with NIO. Now, NIO is probably the second, I would say, or second place company when you go ahead and compare it to a full electric car that may make some headway towards Tesla. But because of Tesla's full self-driving technology, and just because of all the data that they already have based on the consumers that are already driving their vehicles, they are way ahead of the curve when it comes down to even electric vehicles and all the information that they can go ahead and use to go ahead and make their vehicles even more user-friendly, and just focusing on that full self-driving technology that they're talking about. But NIO is another company that's probably the closest when it comes down to competition. NIO has multiple different vehicles that they're looking to go ahead and launch, and they're backed by the Chinese government. So they're really trying to go ahead and take control of the Chinese market. Because the Chinese government's behind this, I think this company is going to go ahead and get a lot of traction in that market. And you never know. I mean, this company could go ahead and grow tremendously. I know their stock price has been going up a lot just because of all the rumors of NIO and all the different things that they're launching. They recently actually had a press release as well, or they had an event that they had announced some more news about their vehicles as well. So this is another company that I believe will give competition to Tesla. But just in general, guys, I mean, everything that I've talked about in regards to Tesla and why their stock price is going up, Tesla is just the innovator. They are way ahead of the curve when it comes down to the technology that they offer in their cars, when it comes down to the overall cost savings that they go ahead and have. Now, as far as this company trading at a 346% forward earning PE ratio, yes, I believe that is a bit inflated at this point. I do believe that we will see a correction and we'll see big opportunities to go ahead and get into the stock. But at the same time, with everything that I shared in this video about all the different moves that Tesla's making, and these are just some of the things that we know about. There's a lot of things that we don't even know about. And because I believe Tesla's just not purely a car company, they're also an energy company. They're also gonna be making their own batteries, and they're focused on making a battery that will last 1 million miles. That's a whole different perspective, and that's a whole different game that's going to go ahead and give Tesla a boost. And that's why I believe that this stock will go ahead and cross $1,500 before the end of this year, because they're going to be announcing more and more things throughout this year. Now, I'm sure by the end of this year, we're going to have other vehicles in the industry as well. I know Ford's coming out with a vehicle, or Ford's coming out with multiple electric vehicles. Every single company, Volkswagen's coming out with different vehicles. GM's looking at different vehicles. I believe every single company is going to go ahead and roll out something before the end of this this year, or is going to be competing or bringing out something by next year. But that still, to me, is not going to be competing with Tesla, because Tesla is way ahead of the curve. And I did not even mention, as far as their ecosystem goes, as far as just their superchargers. They have a supercharging network that's already in place. And that's one thing Elon Musk did an extremely good job with, is to build that supercharging network and build that right from the get-go, where other companies are not going to have a network. So they are going to be using adapters, or they're going to be looking at other technologies. So they're still behind the ball when it comes down to just charging. If you're traveling with a Tesla, I can tell you guys just firsthand, it is so convenient to go ahead and supercharge. And with the Tesla Model S, you don't even pay for supercharging. So that's another extremely nice feature, because you're not paying for supercharging. But in either case, they have superchargers, and basically once you go ahead and put in the directions, it'll just tell you every single place that you want to go ahead and stop at a supercharger. And the speed on these superchargers is just getting more and more efficient, where when other companies are coming out with superchargers or coming out with different adapters, their technologies gonna be at least 3 years behind. So the charging capacity is just gonna be a lot lower up front. But guys, this is basically gonna be my general fundamental approach on Tesla, and as far as my prediction and my thoughts around their stock price. As far as my current portfolio goes, just to wrap this video up here, my current portfolio as far as Tesla goes is sitting at a value of $6,160 in this company. As far as the total gains go, the market is trading at this point, so my overall gains are 67% or $1,952. My average cost in this is $580 as far as the stock price goes. Now this is just in my bucket list portfolio. I do also own the stock in my retirement portfolio, and I am of course a bit biased on the stock, guys, because I believe in the fundamentals of this company and just overall what this company is really doing to change and reinvent the auto industry. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you are interested in signing up with M1 Finance, or if you're interested in trading with M1 Finance, they are actually doing a limited time offer where you do go ahead and get $30 when you go ahead and invest with them. I will go ahead and leave an affiliate link down in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. Plus guys, if you want to go ahead and get 4 free stocks, highly recommend Webull. They have the best offer out there with 4 free stocks when you go ahead and deposit at least $100 in your account. So hey, why not take advantage of some free money and get some free stocks? But thank you again guys for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below, and don't forget to smash that like button. But until next time, I'll see you guys at the next one.